Hey, so how you doing? You're listening to Since1974Radio.com. And this is, the Midwest best independent hip-hop and R&B.
You're now rocking to a headshot.
Hey yo, are you tired of spending high prices just to have on the same outfit as everyone else? Well, check out the Original Lifestyle Studios. The Original Lifestyle Studio has men and women fashions, hats, shoes, custom clothing, and specialty items from local vendors. Mention that you heard this ad on Since 1974 Radio and receive 10% off your purchase. The Original Lifestyle Studio, open Tuesday through Saturday from 2 to 8 p.m. Located at 426 Broadway Avenue, Lorain, Ohio. 440-654-2758. That's 440-654-2758. Or visit wearelorain.com. I told you, we are Midwest music since 1974 radio.
Let's go. You ready, Ty?
What up, though?
We in the building, y'all. I am the DJ. This is my show. We are located downtown Lorain right now at the One Vision Recording Complex, 422 Broadway Avenue, Lorain, Ohio. www.since1974radio.com. Tune in, watch, listen, support. This is a movement. Welcome. Man, I gotta start off the show on a serious note. I gotta say, sending prayers up to my homie J10 right now. He just got into a motorcycle accident.
Whoa.
Out here on Oakland Avenue a couple hours ago, I guess, and got
100
flighted to Metro Hospital.
Lord.
So man, it's like I don't even really know what's going on right now. Like that's all I know, and you just see like everything, like shit like this now. It plays out over social media, which is crazy for family. You know what I'm saying? Because I see this man's brother trying to figure out what's going on with his brother, you know, through Facebook. You just going to Facebook and you seeing people, you know, sending prayers up, you know, you know, and it's like, that shit's crazy, man. I couldn't even imagine.
But it's like what we talked about a couple of weeks ago when we were talking about my man filming that car accident.
Yeah.
About how the media, we are the media now, bro.
Yeah.
And we point the finger constantly at the media, but we the media.
Yeah.
Us people are the media now. We reporting what's going on, man.
Yeah.
I seen some shit yesterday that happened in Flint, bro, where a cat got shot right outside the bus station. And man, I'm talking about from the time the dude hit the ground.
Like there's a video of, you can see the
not
dude
the actual shooting, but from the time he hit the ground, cameras was on, like, you feel me? And I'm talking about the police was on the scene so fast that the dude laying on the ground bleeding, he took 5 shots. He laying on the ground bleeding. The police got on the scene so fast that the dude shot him about 10 feet away. They got him handcuffed. And I'm talking about folks on video like, doop, 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 doop. Man, it's got 3 or 4 different angles to it. Like it was like a movie or something, bro. And this was real life. Dude ended up dying. Like, so actually we watched dude die. Like, that's what we was talking about a couple of weeks ago, man. These video, man, this shit is
everything is being recorded right now, which is, you know, it's a good and a bad thing. You know, people, I didn't want to get into this later, but it kind of seemed like we might as well just go ahead and have this conversation right now.
right.
There was another movie shooting today. Another dude, I believe in Tennessee, went in and shot up a movie theater. I don't know the specifics behind the incident, but that happened again today.
So that's like 2 in a couple of weeks, though, ain't it?
Yeah. You know, my girl, she said to me the other day, we was like, oh, we will go to the movies. I asked her if she wanted to go to the movies. She was like, no. And I was like, why? She was like, because I don't want to get shot. And I was just like, I just looked at her like, come on now, man. Get out of
freedoms
here
are
with that
being,
shit.
our freedoms are under attack.
But okay. Yes, Yes, they are. But by who?
The people that don't want us to have freedom no more.
Now, that is the catch-22.
Might be the government.
Exactly, man. It's that false. I don't want to call it a false flag. If you want to get into conspiracies and this, that, or the other, I don't even want to really look at that. But let's just look at the actual, objectively what's actually happening out here and what you can see. And what I can see is people being scared into giving up their freedoms, and not the freedoms like going to the movie, but like privacy. And that's where all this stuff leads to, is your privacy. So
I mean,
people gonna have to make a decision, what they want to do.
Our government tell us
what means more to you.
Be vigilant and not let places like, because I know movie theaters are one place that even if you have a carrying a concealed weapon permit, you're not supposed to carry a weapon. You know what I'm saying? Like a mall, you're not supposed to carry it where they serve liquor. You know what I'm saying? These places seem like they're schools, movie theaters. These places seem like you say, you're supposed to go be comfortable there.
But you know what, Ty, man? The thing for me is these crazy people out here that like to kill people and are going out and killing people, they can do this anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, you could blow people up, you could shoot people. That is a part about being in this free country that we live in. The same way that you have the freedom to be in the NBA, the freedom to become an astronaut, the freedom to be a doctor, the freedom to have children. You have the freedom to kill people. Now, you can't do that legally. There's consequences to it. But because we live in the type of country that we do live in, where people are able to just basically live their lives unmonitored if they want to, and so do you want, surveillance? Do you want the government to be able to see what you're looking at on the internet every day, checking your phone every day, or even deeper than that?
They own that already. We own that. They own our shits, bro.
I believe that. I don't really see, you know what I mean?
I believe it too. So me and you believe it. Goddamn, it's true.
And I hear a lot of people that are, I guess in their mind, living the straight and narrow, living well enough to make a statement like this. But I hear people say, "Well, I ain't worried about nothing. I ain't got nothing to hide."
Everybody got something to hide.
And I mean, that ain't even really the point to me. I mean, it's privacy. I guess, it doesn't even have to be a bad thing.
Okay, but why do it matter though? Like, I mean, if you say you ain't got nothing to hide, what privacy matter then? I mean,
that's what those people say.
I mean, like in countries like Russia or China, where you don't really have that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like it's a big difference. Like now in America, what happens is if you get caught up in some shit, okay, or if you're doing some real fucked up shit, then they gonna pull we got your IP address, we got your list. Then they're gonna use it like that.
Right.
But in those countries and shit like that, in these super controlling communist
we ain't
countries,
even let you do that.
No, as soon as your shit, first of all,
It's
like in
gonna pop up,
Korea and
red flag.
China and shit, they have shit
control it.
blocked
Yeah.
to where you can't even access this type of material. And then if they do see you looking at the wrong type of thing, it's about to be like, excuse me.
Real talk.
Now I don't really know nobody in my life,
who
who I hear a lot of niggas talking. I don't know nobody personally who's gotten that type of interaction from a government entity. You know what I mean? Just for looking at something, or you know what I'm saying, something like that.
Okay, this is what I was trying to get to when I was on the whole privacy thing. The way me and you look at privacy, living here, being born and raised here in America,
yes, sir,
is our given right as an American citizen. It was written into our Constitution. You feel me? It was written.
Which one?
Hold on. You know what you're doing. But I'm saying the original, the one that they say, okay, this is the Constitution.
Okay.
It's written in there as your privacy is this. You got the police can't fuck with you because you're supposed to be. All right, now that go back to, like I said, with the gun laws. That was written a long time ago.
Yeah.
We live in a different time. Is it time to change some of these rules? I guess this is where I'm trying to go with the whole privacy
you know what?
thing.
I mean, we will never get to the point where you can prevent one person from shooting 10 random people if they want to. Do you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, we're never gonna get to that point because the Second Amendment is always gonna be there. People are gonna be able to access them guns. Okay. So once you got access to the guns are out there. It's a done deal.
Make mention of the incident happened earlier today in Nashville. 51-year-old local man ran into the movie theater wearing a surgical mask. He doused 2 women in the face with pepper spray. He had a hatchet and a gun. When he ran outside the movie theater after pepper spraying the 2 ladies, one person was treated for a wound from the hatchet. But he ran outside. When the police pulled their gun, he pulled his gun. They shot him. He ran back into the movie theater and tried to run out the exit where he encountered more police officers where they shot and killed him. 51-year-old man out of Nashville, Tennessee.
So nobody died? He didn't shoot nobody? He the only person that died?
He the only person that died.
Well, praise the Lord.
Yeah, he pepper sprayed 2 women.
Goddamn.
I think he might have, we do live in gay and lesbian, bisexual, and transsexual communities. He might have caught his woman in the movie theater with another woman. He pulled out the pepper spray. I'm going to give y'all the short story of that.
You know what? That's
Allegedly.
Allegedly. That's a good segue for it because it sounds like a domestic violence issue.
Right.
I actually, this is my second time today being on the radio.
What was that?
No, earlier today I had to make a call in. I was on hold for an hour and a half to get on WKNR 850.
Right. Oh, you was talking some sports?
Man, that's my life, man. You know, I'm a sporty type of fella.
Coming soon, bro.
But I had to call into the station because what they were debating is if the Browns should consider signing Ray Rice. It's not a Browns issue, Ty. It's not about the Browns. It's about Ray Rice. And we gonna get into that, my brother. We gonna get into that.
You heard me say coming soon.
We gonna get
Sports
into
show,
that,
since
man.
1974 radio.
It's coming, y'all. We gonna have to do like a pregame show.
I'm just gonna start doing it and just start inviting friends up, and that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah,
it's gonna be like just a bunch of friends in the
Yeah,
room talking
do
football, waiting on the game.
NFL pregame show.
Saturday and Sunday. Do college too.
Let's start setting that up, man. NFL pregame show.
Every week it'll be maybe 2 mainstays, and we invite 3 people to come through and hang out with us every.
Yeah.
Get different.
Yep.
Whoever
Round
the main
table.
game that is that week, we bring them fans in.
There we go.
And let them kick it.
There we go. I like that. But specifically on this station, I just had a problem with the conversation, first of all, because there's a guy in the morning, who's one of their main people on the station, and he was involved in a domestic violence incident with his wife, who he's now divorced from, and this was like maybe 2 years ago, if that. And he was back on the he missed maybe a week or so. You know what I mean? And he was right back. So, different situation because there's no video involved.
I want to know how you feel about that.
How do I feel about that?
Yeah, I mean,
okay. Now, personally, as it is a different issue when you're talking about public figures than Joe Schmo, who is cleaning toilets, you know what I mean, somewhere at nighttime, versus somebody who is out there being the face of a company and supposed to be portraying a certain image, especially a corporate entity that it's attached to, such as this is a ESPN affiliate.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I mean, if
So
it
you
was
saying,
like,
so you saying a Burger King motherfucker could beat on his bitch?
I'm not saying that. I'm
the
saying he
NFL
definitely.
motherfucker can't.
I'm saying not for a second. As long as he don't miss, like, as long as he's like back out in the streets the next day and he's able to come to work, I don't think that they should care at all. That's the Burger King dude. Okay, now that's the Burger King dude. Now with these politically correct corporation type of entities, you know what I mean? Like, they hold themselves to a different standard, especially for people who are out representing their company. And so in most situations, you know, so basically, I don't want to compare, but basically in my mind, I was comparing the situations, because here you have, you know, this dude who happens to be a white dude. He's on the radio. He's not a high profile athlete, but he is a personality. He's somebody who's on the radio every day. He's basically the face of this company, you know. The difference for Ray Rice, which really, really sucks for Ray Rice, is he was caught on camera, man. And back to this whole everything being caught on film.
Okay, but
tapes.
does that make a difference?
To me, it should.
In the act,
to me, it should
you caught
not,
on,
man. It should not.
Cause man,
I don't judge people,
without
and
a question,
I don't separate crimes between other ones. You know what I mean? Like, I think the crimes, like the type of crimes that really fuck with me, is like child abuse. You know what I mean? Like, there's really no levels to child abuse. You know, if you're like doing something wrong to a kid, like, you know what you're doing, and that shit's fucked up. So there's really no levels to that, and I can't get down with that shit. And you know, murderers, obviously, no coming back from that. But when you're dealing with like domestic violence issues between two adults in no type of way, we already had this conversation a week or so ago. You know, I do not condone in the very least bit to a man beating up a woman. You know what I mean? Like, that's putting his hands on her. I could understand if she's gonna physically harm him in some type of way and she actually poses a threat, you know, that becomes an issue. But in some of these circumstances, now with the Ray Rice situation, yes, you do have a video, but it's still kind of, to me, I don't look at him.
Okay, all right.
Because I seen that video and
check this
say
out.
He don't deserve
Check this
to
out.
play no more.
Was the cat that was talking on the radio that beat his bitch?
Okay.
And this internet radio, so I mean, excuse me if it's in
We
the
out
80s,
here.
He beat his bitch. Did he get convicted? Was he convicted of beating his bitch? Because Ray Rice wasn't convicted of beating
Ray
his
Rice
bitch.
was not convicted.
I mean, there
no.
goes the
I
difference.
think he probably like pleaded to like a lesser charge type deal. You know what I'm saying? Lawyered up and, you know, they divorced and he probably gave her everything and was fucking out of there.
I gotta say this too, man, because if you seen the whole footage of the Ray Rice issue, the way he was getting punched and slapped, if he would have just called the police, which us strong black males with all this pride
niggas don't
can't do.
You know, I mean,
you know what I'm saying? If he would have just called the police, he would have had a case on her.
Yeah.
That's just like we talked a couple of days ago about the Florida quarterback.
Yeah.
If he would have just stepped back and called the police on her, he would have had a case.
It could have went differently.
But I mean, we strong black males from the neighborhood.
I've never. To everybody out there listening, man, I wish that I had the ability to just take random calls right now from anybody who is listening. I'm not gonna give up my number. I got a number coming soon. I'm gonna get the pinger number, and I got the number coming soon. But I would like to hear from anybody that has punched a woman before, and I just want to talk to him, like punched straight up, like punched.
I headbutted my bitch one time, bro.
I'm not gonna state my name, of course.
I headbutted her, bro. Hey, look, man, I'm trying to tell you, bro. it comes to a point, bro, where it's self-defense.
Yeah.
Man, my bitch cracked me in the head with a
yeah.
goddamn. You remember the black skillet that your grandmama used to have?
Yeah, the cast iron.
Bink.
Yeah.
I was supposed to just say,
that
baby,
bitch ain't
that
breaking.
shit ain't hurt. I was supposed to defend myself.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
For
war at that
real.
point. That's a real physical threat, though.
See, instantly when I was like, I headbutted my bitch, because of the way I said it, I headbutted my bitch. Motherfuckers like, damn, he a woman beater. No, man, I used to have to call the police. Like, this bitch is crazy. For real, like,
It sound like it.
I almost felt like this is what she wanted. She wanted me to put my hands on her, but that ain't me.
Right.
Like, but I'm gonna defend myself.
Definitely.
You feel
at
me?
all times.
I headbutted her like split her shit. All I can think of is WWE. I ain't gonna put my hands on. I'm like this. I'm like, bow, bitch. Split her shit right up. I went to the hospital with her and everything. Like, I felt fucked up about it and everything. But yeah.
Hey, but like you said, you know, sometimes females be acting like they want you to hit them. My female that I'm still with now, 10 years strong, when we first started out, you know, she used to hit me. And then I never hit her back at that time. You know what I'm saying? And it came a time and point where when I actually did hit her and I blackened her eye and fattened her lip all at the same time, that was the last time I ever hit my girl. But she has hit me after that. And you know what I mean?
And you know what? And that's kind of what I'm saying, man. That's a domestic issue. You know what I mean? Between two adults. And there's levels to that shit.
The shit went on so long with me, bro, that I had to think about it like, damn, man, I love this girl, man. Maybe I should smack the shit out of her, dog. Like, maybe that's what it's going to take for her to stop. Like,
yeah.
I might
Now I
shit out
can
of her.
understand that, man.
Like,
I can understand
this shit is getting out of man,
And
my
in the
bro
same
stabbed me with some scissors, bro. This is my baby mama. This wifey. Like, man, I could tell some stories about some shit I went through with wifey, and that was my boo. We got babies. We living together, and anybody that's been in a relationship go through shit with their woman. Like, and it was just that her ego was so strong and mine was so strong that neither one of us was willing to be like, all right, baby, you right, even when you wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because it take that. And it took over time for me to learn to be able to deal with a woman in a different way. Like, all right, you tripping. Before it even get to the point of physical violence, like, it took a domestic violence class to be able to say, all right, I'm just going to leave your ass the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? And like I told a homeboy earlier, now I could go by your zodiac sign. If you a certain zodiac sign, I'm like, peace. You crazy. I'm not fucking with no more crazy women. That's what I'm trying to say. Because I don't want to have to do that. It ain't cool at all, but it happens.
I say the only thing I don't like about females is that, you know, your previous relationship messed your head up, and now you take out that on me. That's a problem. You know what I'm saying? But in the same sense, you got to learn to grow, or you got to grow and learn to love someone. You know what I mean? So
definitely.
All in all, it's all part of
definitely, man.
Life.
Living and learning, growing.
You're living and learning, but man, I hope that Ray Rice, if it ain't the Browns, somebody signs this brother and gives him a chance to fucking earn a living,
dude,
and move on with his life.
How old is Ray Rice? Anybody know?
I think he is either 29 or 31.
That's pretty young.
He was born in 87. Put him
Oh,
at 28.
so shit, yeah, he's 28. Damn, that nigga younger than me.
He's a young cat, bro.
Damn.
A young, in shape, hard work. He went to Rutgers, bro.
Now, see, that makes me feel even different about it. Now, this is a dude that's, I mean,
he deserves a second chance, bro.
Definitely.
Dude,
I think
it's cats in the league. No, I'm not gonna say that.
That's the part that.
But it used to be cats in the league that had done killed motherfuckers.
It's the NFL is a weird place when it comes to guys that are like off limits, and you're just like, why is nobody like Tim Tebow? Like, I can't understand. Like, I mean, you can say what you want about Tim Tebow, but in the only chance that he's gotten to start football games in the play, he took his team to the playoffs and won a playoff game.
Let me ask you this about Ray Rice. Do you think because he didn't get a legal penalty, because we know we all saw what he did, that this is his penalty?
And you mean in like a cosmic sense, or like a
this is
somebody's
this
like
is the
doing this to
NFL
him.
or somebody's way of saying,
Right,
all
right,
right,
right.
or the women's rights movement saying, look,
Right.
y'all can't have him back in the league for at least 2 years. And then when he come back, he do sign with the team, he still faced some type of sanctions from the NFL. Am I correct, or is that all over?
No. He's free to
was-
come back and play. He
Okay.
missed a whole year.
So that's what I'm
He's free
saying.
to come
So
back and play.
we saw how you savage, because it looked savage, bro. It looked, he pow, and she was out.
It did,
And then
man.
it wasn't really the punch that was savage. It was the dragging out of the elevator that really did him in. That made him look like, I am caveman.
Yeah.
She is cave woman.
Yeah.
Drag her out by
and
hair.
He just kind of had her laying there, and
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it didn't look good, man.
Didn't
That
look
video,
good.
and it's crazy because if the video didn't exist, we wouldn't even be having the conversation
And
right
bro, and then he got off because they went to counseling and they reconciled, and she was like, I'm not gonna testify against my boo. Same situation with me and wifey, and what happened with our situation was
now.
like,
Yeah,
that's, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's somebody out there saying, all right, we can't just give him $2.3 million after he just did what he did and was caught on tape, like you said.
well,
So
you know, I feel like
I think
they have to have like one of those wink agreements between all of the teams, that because you can't tell me that in 32 different teams, you know, nobody can use
a hard-nosed runner who blocks
28
catches.
years old. Now, I mean, for a running back, that is towards like the end of the line for most average NFL running backs. You know what I mean? Like that's the hardest position as far as longevity in football. That's why you see all these 2-3 back systems now where they just running guys in and out, and you're not seeing, you know, there's not many Adrian Petersons in the league. You don't see any more LaDainian Tomlinson. You know, I was about to say his name,
And that's
just
what
because
I
he's
look for
longevity. Emmitt Smith.
Off what you were saying. Oh, well, shit.
Uh,
I was finna say he's not a Pro Bowler, but he is. He's a 3-time Pro Bowler.
Who, Ray Rice?
Yeah,
Yeah,
3-time Pro
absolutely.
Bowler.
Super Bowl champion.
I mean,
He had a great college
AFC
career.
rushing touchdown leader in 2011. I mean,
He catches passes out of the backfield. He can block. I mean,
hell, his last year he was one of the top 15 players in the league. In 2013, that was the last year he played.
Can you look up his 2013 stats? Because that's what, you know, as a coach, when you're looking at picking him up, you know, you're like, okay, well, what did he do in his last year before last year?
2013, he played 15 games, started 15 games, 214 attempts, 660 yards, 3.1 yards average, 44 yards a game. He had a horrible last year.
Yeah, that is not good.
He
That
played
is not
50
good.
Was he hurt or something?
If he played 15 games, I mean, I think that he started
pretty much
splitting
it.
carries.
Wow.
They had a couple of other dudes in that backfield. I think they probably seen that coming.
That was a good job there, sir.
Yeah, man. Now, because that's what it come down to.
This was rushing now.
But what did he do out that backfield?
He still did some receiving, bro.
How many catches for you? How many yards?
58 catches for 321 yards.
That's a lot of catches.
look,
That's
we
a
over
lot
trying
of
to make
catches, but that's
excuses.
not a lot of yards.
There's not a lot of yards. No
Yeah.
touchdowns.
Yeah,
4
that's a
touchdowns
lot
on
of
the
catches
year.
out of the backfield.
Hey,
though,
you
so
just
they
made
was
it.
trying.
You just made it more than about the domestic violence case. His production fell off.
Yeah, definitely, for sure, man. It so he's not the same guy, obviously, but you know, I mean, I heard about
Scary. His production fell off.
if this wasn't this year or the year before, so like I heard somebody was about to bring Herschel Walker into training camp.
Why?
Herschel Walker.
Nigga,
You know
Herschel
he
Walker
fight
is
MMA.
older than everybody
You
in
know
this
he
room
fight MMA
put
though.
together.
You know he fight like Herschel Walker is the real deal.
But he's
like
56. He's 56. He last played in like 1991. 91. Before Bo Jackson went out, Herschel Walker was gone, bro.
Damn.
I'm just saying, like, you gonna bring back a 70-year-old motherfucker running? Like, I just gave him 14 more years. I want to know how old is fucking Herschel Walker right now?
1962.
God damn, that motherfucker old.
Okay, see there it goes.
That's almost 70.
June 25th. Dan Quinn invites 53-year-old Herschel Walker to Falcons camp.
This nigga is
Now,
13 years older than me, 12 years older than me. God damn it, invite me. No, I feel you, though, because like you say, he is fighting him. And, man, Herschel Walker is in top physical condition.
Top physical condition.
And if anybody could do it, it would be him. I don't think it would be running back, though.
But I'm just saying, he's 53. So you're talking about Ray Rice is 28. Okay.
Man, you was making this shit hard. You saying Herschel Walker, though, bro.
I mean,
Herschel Walker could come in and do what Ray Rice did in his last year playing football.
Man, he probably could. That's not the point, though, man. The point, though, is that NFL teams, I think, is really, like, dog, man, the NFL, there is such a rate of attrition in the NFL. Like, if I was in the NFL and, you know, I didn't even make a team at the beginning of the year, I'd be like, you know what? That's cool because all these niggas is out here getting hurt, and at some point, somebody's gonna call me. Like, out of these 32 teams, like if I was like in the draft combine, if I made it to that stage, if I was on somebody's practice roster, you know, like how is he not even on a practice roster? You know, like they got like his dudes out here right now. The rosters right now in NFL training camps are near like 100 right now.
But they young though, bro.
But I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, like I get what you're saying, and you invest in people's upside, and
Dez, you too old for the NFL.
Who, me right now?
Yeah,
I couldn't play.
You too old.
Man,
Dez, you on the downside of your career.
I had that written on the paper too, man.
What was your position?
I was running back.
Oh, it's over with for you, Dez.
I couldn't get
even
out,
if you
man.
did all 4 years. If you did all 4 years in college and you was a Heisman Trophy winner, it's over for you, Dez.
Now I don't know.
He gonna cry in the car.
I ain't been hit since 2004. That's when I took my last hit.
The Lorraine, the Midnighters? What's the Lorraine?
No, they the Titans now, man.
The Titans.
I played for
not the
Admirals.
Titans, man. I'm talking about the semi-pro team.
Oh, the Nightmares. Nightmares.
There you go, right there.
You know,
Dez.
I do need to get out.
There you go, Dez.
Try out for the Nightmares next year, man. That might be a personal goal.
A dude
to step out
I
there.
work with plays on their team.
What's his name? Give him a shout out.
Jose something. I don't know.
Shout out to
This a little
Shout out
something
to Jose.
that's a little bit more crazier though, bro, man. I know this is totally off subject, but Herschel Walker not in the Hall of Fame.
He ain't done yet.
I don't think he'll make it to the pro football. Hall of
He's
Fame.
in the college football Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
saying
definitely in
pro.
college, but I don't think he'll make it to the pro.
What about Bo
football.
Jackson?
I don't think Bo will either. The stats just aren't there. I mean, they're like enigmas in the.
But that's like, what's my man's name? Chicago Gale Sayers. Gale Sayers is in the Hall of Fame.
He put in a little bit more work though, and they put him in. Now here's the thing, that you have an advantage when you are old, dude, because at the time when they was considering you, they was only looking at
a bunch of white folk,
or you know, it was just less people. You know what I mean? If you inducting people into the Hall of Fame in 1970, you know, you got maybe 30, 40 years worth of football being played.
Right.
You know, but nowadays you got the whole they still inducting motherfuckers that was, you know, playing in the leather helmet.
And see how many running. Well, okay, now because like you
Gale
say,
Sayers
it's
put
more
in
about
some work
stats.
though, and he also has like return records.
I was thinking Thurman Thomas.
Thurman Thomas is in. He ain't in?
No, he in.
I think he in.
But I'm saying, like, I put a Thurman Thomas on a level of a Herschel Walker, Bo Jackson. But like you said, the stats are there.
Yeah, it's the stats.
Yeah,
man.
I got you.
They look at body of work, and they don't mess around with that.
I got you on that.
Definitely. That's why, you know, you look at guys right now like J.J. Watt. You know, if he got hurt, you know, first game of the season and never played again, you know, he might not get in. Just because they would.
This nigga was a tight end at
I mean,
Wisconsin.
he was crazy last year.
He was a tight end at Wisconsin, though.
He's a tight end now.
This nigga is eating quarterbacks.
And catching touchdown passes.
But he's not even in the top 20 of higher paid players in the NFL.
He about to be. If he ain't, he about to get paid. No, because for real, like
You got to pay
last year, you know,
he's eating quarterbacks.
he was, but
Man, I seen the game last year. He ate the quarterback, recorded a fumble, returned a
for a
touchdown,
touchdown.
did a football dance that was on the highlights. Man, this dude was like all with his nose bleeding, with his nose broke.
This dude, when they played the Browns, you know, I think he had like a sack, probably had an interception. He caught a touchdown pass. Like, he caught at least 4 touchdown passes. He might have even threw one. Because he's a talented football player, man. That dude.
We getting our subject, man. We got a break coming up. Is there anything in particular you want to hear, bro?
You ain't got that bully.
Bully by who?
By the 422 boys.
I don't. But if you give me, if we talk for approximately 2.
We gotta get that track, man. Shout out to the 422 boys from Soulful Voices Entertainment. These are some young cats, 3 young men who are
they be being upstairs being stingy,
rapping R&B artists on the come up. But man, every time I see them dudes, man, I just be like, how like cool would that have been as a 9-year-old, as a 10-year-old, as an 11-year, like I couldn't even imagine that. Like to be like Jeremiah, Lil J. I'd be looking at them like, man, like I was rapping on the answering machine when I was 6, 7 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was doing all kinds of any way that I could get onto a microphone or to get into the studio. So for these little dudes to be able to be in the One Vision recording complex and to have access to, you know, top quality recording equipment and cameras and all this type of exposure. And you know, they work hard though, so they on the come up. They got a song out called Bully with a positive message. So we're gonna get that fired up, or
yeah. I'm gonna run it. We're gonna play some other music, and then I'm gonna run it, and we'll come back.
And then we'll come back.
Yeah, we'll talk about it coming back.
Good. This is the I Am the DJ show on since1974radio.com.
We're gonna play this Sin, man, because this just was nominated yesterday for one of the top R&B songs in the state of Ohio.
What's the song?
Ohio Entertainment Awards. Sin from BMG, Can't Help It.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. You said, you said Sin. I'm like,
yeah. Sin, my man Sin from BMG, recording artist.
Put his government name out. Yeah. Shout out to the homie.
But no, because it might be under Steve Bush too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I might know him as Steve Bush.
BMG recording artist was just nominated for an Ohio Entertainment Award. Make sure y'all figure out how to go. I have more information on y'all how to vote for that if we get nominated.
Right.
If not, I ain't promoting nothing, Mr. Ohio Kings.
Let me get some of them chips, Playboy.
But let's get into it right here.
Yep.
I'm yearning for your body. help that I want you. Girl, I can't help that I need you. Look at Rihanna fine ass at the gang. You see it? Damn over. I can't see these niggas, I can't see these niggas. But I can see these bitches, I can see these bitches. Grinding overtime so I can see these riches. And it don't make no sense if it don't make no digits. Once you poppin', they go jock you, now they wanna listen. But I'm about a profit, I'm gon' handle business. Smoking out the pound and politics we sippin'. They say they run a ton, them niggas must be trippin'. Breaking down these buzz and we keep rolling Dutches. Baby, keep on puffin', it's gon' lead the fucking. I got plenty of it, I got plenty of it. I got plenty of it, we can blow up. I can't hear these haters, but I got different flavors, I got different flavors. My life is just a book and I'm just turning pages. Salute to those with jobs out there, keep earning wages. Fuck this flossing for these hoes, my nigga learn to save it. I had my ups and downs in life and I wouldn't change it. Plug me with that work, I promise I'm gon' slang it. They do a lot of talking, but don't speak my language. When I drop my shit at first, they couldn't see my angle. My grandma passed away, it's cool, cause she my angel. Got them midgets in my condo, we don't need no maintenance. This weed and music too loud, we don't need no names. Jealousy, envy, hate. Sometimes that's the only thing that stops us from making it to the gates. But life goes on. Father time. Rolling super clean, trying to be like my daddy. Do some D's on that bitch and went and bought me a caddy. Now I got fake ass friends and go digging tricks who always eating at the table, but they ain't bring shit. Niggas know they ain't real. Boy, you know that you plastic. Split them like gymnastic, make you look like Thriller Jacket. When I used to call, you never would pick up. Now you done sold the fuck out and you all washed up. Money and the power supposed to be ours, but you a coward. Now you living on the street and got your nose full of powder. My brother's keeper, nigga, know he ain't the truth. We was supposed to share the top, you tried to kill me on the roof. Nigga, we shop as a missile, they act like they miss you, but really they don't. Niggas are really a diss you, they act like they get you, but really they won't. A bunch of stupid niggas, blind lead the blind. But the only thing you couldn't stop was Father Time. Spend your whole life chasing dollar signs, but you was still the last at the finish line. You wasn't on it back then, so never mind. Only thing you couldn't stop, that was Father Time. Look at mom doing everything they said I couldn't. A nigga try to stop me, need a silver bullet. Everything I ever saw, I put it in my rhymes. Only thing you couldn't stop, that was Father Time. Dream about gold chains and cars that's European. Never see them like a DM. All your checks go to your BM. Pretty bitches and ragged riches. I read in my scriptures. But snitches end up in ditches. We rush them like bitches. Look at mama, I made it. Just like you knew I would. You would think that into smoking way I lift up my hood. This the picture I painted. I know sometimes it look jaded. I think you almost fainted when you heard me on stations. All these bitches love me, and all these niggas hate me. While my gun ain't got no safety, I pull it now, it's in HD. Is money your God? I see you worship golden calves. You look at your reflection, but all you see is the past. Born to be a poet, and everybody knows it. When I hold the mic, I move the people like a Moses. Guns and roses, niggas opposes, you get the notion, leaving them frozen. My nigga, you know you ain't with us. You spy like 30-day stickers, Father Time. Spend your whole life chasing dollar signs, but you was still the last at the finish line. You wasn't on it back then, so never mind. Only thing you couldn't stop, that was Father Time. Look at mom doing everything they said I couldn't. A nigga try to stop me, need a silver bullet. Everything I ever saw, I put it in my rhyme. Only thing you couldn't stop, that was Father Time. But the only thing you couldn't stop was Father Time. But the only thing you couldn't stop was time. Father. But the only thing you couldn't stop was Father Time. Father Time. A bunch of stupid niggas, blind lead the blind. But the only thing you couldn't stop was Father Time.
They said I wouldn't make it for nothing. Now I start the engine with the brake and the button. Got bitches trying to create some discussion, nigga. I won't shine, cause I don't sleep. See, I won't mind, so I'm on my feet. If you ain't blind, then you should see. You could get out here and get it like me. Know I'm talking about. Hey, who you know live like this, like this? Harry City do it big like this, like this. They don't flip through them chips like this, boy. Big dog shit, man. I done came up. They don't like that. They don't like that shit. I done came up. They don't like that.
I done came up, got my change up, never changed up, never in the hood with my chain tucked. Never been a lame fuck, kick the thing tucked, ball on the nigga just to fuck his whole day up. Started at the bottom, now I'm way up. For the ones sleeping on me, I'ma stay up. Grind long night, hold, click the boss type. I don't do the all go, look, I rock all ice. The shit you tryna do, I done did twice. Ahead of my time, like I done lived twice. Boy, by look, bitch, you know just who we are. Yeah, my rollie cost a car, and my homie bought the bar. By the bar. A lot of niggas hate, but the real C niggas on the grind, they be proud of it. They be proud. Am I getting money? You ain't gotta think twice. Some shit be obvious. For one,
who you know live like this, like this? Harry City do it big like this, like this. They don't flip through them chips like this, boy. Big dog shit, man. I done came up. They don't like that. They don't like that shit. I done came up. They don't like that. What these little niggas tryna do? I been done it. I ain't even mad at them, though. Get money, cause I came out out of nothing, I ain't even have 100. Sweatpants and some dirty nights, I was bummy, man. That's a long story, don't know where to start with it. Still a nappy head nigga, I just put a part in it. Couple years ago, we was at the park with it. Now we burning shit down, I'm committing arson. And bitch, I'm walking funny cause them bands on me right now. Wish I had some extra hands on me right now. Last year they didn't see me, now they on me like, bitch, ask me how I'm living, and I said lifestyle, baby, I don't stop, I just go. I got one pace, and it ain't slow. And if you real, then you should know. You gotta build this shit from the flow, know I'm talking about. Hey, who you know live like this, like this? Perry City do it big like this, like this. They don't flip through them chips like this, boy. Big dog shit, man. I done came up, they don't like that. They don't like that shit. I done came up, they don't like that.
Back in this motherfucker, man. Already know. It feels good to be back. Ain't the fuck up. Ghost click, nigga. You know I had to bring that real shit for y'all. That hot shit for y'all. Yeah. Michigan, bitch. Mac D, bitch. Free Slink. We still scheming. You ready? Westside shit, nigga. Yo, Paul Forward, Sprite, I'm zoning tonight, nigga. Let's turn up. Coast to coast, I'm moving and zooming on bars and stir up. Real nigga, I keep it G. That's what they ask for. Picture me rolling, no, I'm too fly. I need a passport. This for my white girls, off white girl and my boys selling boy. Poppin' Molly at the party, extendos filled with noise. That's loud, nigga. Keep call for what? We wild, nigga. Big style niggas slinging beef down like cow tippers. I'm being lean and loud, rockin' crowd. What I'm supposed to do? Fucking hoes, stacking pros, boys. What I'm supposed to do? With my people, I am my brother's keeper. That's what I'm supposed to do. Never told, stuck to the code like the homies told me to. I'm being lean and loud, rockin' crowd. What I'm supposed to do? Fucking hoes, stacking pros, boys. What I'm supposed to do? With my people, I am my brother's keeper. That's what I'm supposed to do. Never told, stuck to the code like the homies told me to. In the SoundCloud, 9 shatter got me in a fucking yak, screaming yak. Molly got me feeling I am on some new shit. State to state, I make maneuvers. Riding with my new bitch. She the driver, I'm the shooter. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. That just means I'm doing me. Can't speak another language, but I talk that money fluently. Police been pursuing me. They don't want me to win because I'm down with the ink. They wanna see me in the pen. These niggas ain't who they claim to be. Basically, it's a front. Play with me if you want. The clip extended like the blood. Finesses is flagrant. Files that get you took out the game. This money breaking the blood. Just look at Baby and Wayne. Treat everybody the same. Don't think I'm better than them. They wanna see me doing good, just not better than them. But I just keep it G when I'm rolling through. Part of a chosen few. Down to hold it for my crew. Nigga, that's what I'm supposed to do. All being lean and loud, rockin' crowd. What I'm supposed to do? Fucking hoes, stacking pros, boys. What I'm supposed to do? With my people, I am my brother's keeper. That's what I'm supposed to do. Never told, stuck to the code like the homies told me to. All being lean and loud, rockin' crowd. What I'm supposed to do? Fucking hoes, stacking pros, boys. What I'm supposed to do? With my people, I am my brother's keeper. That's what I'm supposed to do. Never told, stuck to the code like the homies told me to. Michigan, bitch. That's what I'm supposed to do. That's what I'm supposed to do. That's what I'm supposed to do.
Running by, you know who, what you gonna do? Try to fight back or tell somebody that you know who's messing with you. Why do they always have to bully? I'ma raise my voice just because I can. I'm a hero, like Superman. School's supposed to be a place for you to learn, not a place for your parents to be concerned. I agree, B. I like to have fun. Talk to my friends, but when my work is done, look up at the clock. Almost time to go. Grab my looking back. Next thing you know, he's standing over me with his hand out. Brought it to a fist, punch me in the mouth. Daddy always told me to hit him back. Don't wanna get in trouble, so how you handle that? You know who, what you gonna do? Try to fight back or tell somebody that you know who's messing with you. Why do they always have to bully someone? I had a bully once, no need to speak names. I take it to him like an Xbox game. Two wrongs, don't make it right. She put me on punishment, set me in for the night. I know this one boy who everybody liked. He had a bully that beat him up and stole his bike. When there was nobody else in sight, he wrote a note, decided to end his life. You should tell somebody before it gets worse, cause you gon' wish you did, cause it really hurts. Save somebody else from getting caught up. Them 422 boys go harder. You know who, what you gonna do? Try to fight back or tell somebody that you know who's messing with you. Why do they always have to bully someone? Bully who? Not me. Bully you? Maybe. And if it's true, what I'm saying, don't fight back, just tell somebody. You know who, what you gonna do? Try to fight back or tell somebody that you know who's messing with you. Why do they always have to bully someone?
This is since 1974. Radio.
All right. That was the 422 Boys with Bully here on the I Am the DJ show since 1974, radio.com.
Bro, I was lucky enough to catch some footage of them yesterday at the National Safe Night Out.
I saw a cell phone tape of the performance.
The boys is coming along nicely, man.
Yeah, man. I liked what I saw.
Mm-hmm. They still got a little work to do, but
that's exactly what I was gonna say. You know, I was gonna say you can definitely see room for it, but I mean, ain't no fun in being perfect. You know what I mean?
So young though.
Yeah.
We talking about nobody's over 12.
Right. Right. Yeah, that's what I was saying, you know, right before you know, we went to the break, is that those little dudes are real lucky to you know, so shout out to Daniel, Marcus, everybody in SVE. Shout out to their parents for, you know,
Salute.
Allowing them to participate, because some parents hold their kids back, you know. You got people that's out here trying to reach out to young people and involve them in things, and you know, the parents don't do their part to get them to where they need to be, you know. But, you know, spend $5 to get them a T-shirt or something, you know. But shout out to the 422 Boys, who I believe will be on with us next week.
Yes, sir.
Next Tuesday.
That's dope.
Drake versus Meek Mill. Is it over? I think it's over. I think it's done. Like as far as I'm concerned, it's over. Like, I mean, something like that really has about 2 weeks breath. And I think that's over. But the crazy thing that happened, if you was listening last week and I was talking about the scenario, you know, I compared it to pro wrestling. Mm-hmm. I felt like, you know, it was a publicity thing. It was a good performance that both of them put on. And in that WWF, WWE type environment, I was looking for the WWF counterpart for Meek Mill. And from a sense of him, what he was trying to accomplish, you know what I mean? He was poking the top dude. you know, so I compare Drake to Hulk Hogan, you know, as the guy that's just out there, got the strap, no losses. He's not taking no L's, man. He could do pretty much whatever he wants, and he's even when he takes a L, it's a win somehow. Like, because he's just that guy. Like how you gonna call a dude soft who basically tells you he's soft? Like, but you know, he's like, this is what I do. You know, I sing for the lady. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That dude,
Yeah.
man, is a marketing genius, bro.
Drizzy.
And that's when we say it take more than to get behind the mic and talk.
Drizzy.
You feel me? Like, like what he did was he took 3 aspects of a blueprint. He gave you the Jay-Z,
Mm-hmm.
where he gave you the bars or the Nas, however you want it, with the ether. Then he came back with the 50, where he entered the bitch, talk bad about the bitch, da-da-da-da-da. Then he came back and hit you even harder, where he put you on the Summer Jam screen, even though it was the OVO Fest.
Yeah. Yeah.
But my man Meek Mill say,
Yeah.
I like his approach. He treating him like, you know, it's a little brother, man. Your little brother talking shit. He say, when I catch you niggas, man, I'm gonna give y'all a wedgie. All you OVO motherfuckers. A motherfucking wedgie. That's what you give your little brother, a motherfucking
Yeah, I
wedgie.
mean, you know, I don't know why he would even say some silly shit like that. Like, what would even make that come out of his mouth at this point? But the people who like his music are gonna continue to like his music.
I fucks with both of them.
He may have possibly gained some fans, and I don't think he lost any. You know, I don't think anybody that was rocking with Meek Mill from day one, anybody that actually bought his album, I don't think they went through this ordeal like, you know what, I throwing this shit out the window. I can't get jiggy with this shit. I don't think anybody's saying that about Meek Mill right now. That was actually supporting him before it happened. So I think even after all you say, it's just like Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? Manny Pacquiao stepped up to the plate, got his ass beat, but he got paid. You know what I mean? Like he took an L, but he won. You know, so that's what's happening to Meek right now. It's a different day and age.
So do he strike back or he just let it go?
I mean, I think
on out
he
where
should.
it's at.
I think for real, what would really be in his best interest right
Laugh it
now
off.
is to just
Okay, bro.
you know what? I honestly don't know what his best course of action is right now. I would have to think about that.
Let me introduce this here to you, bro, and see how you feel about this,
Okay.
as well as to our listening public. I read a report, bro, that said Rick Ross,
The biggest boss.
the biggest boss,
Ugh.
you know he's facing kidnapping charges.
Mm-hmm.
He just paid $6 million to get out of jail.
Ugh.
They say this man going to jail, bro.
Ugh.
They said when he went, this all happened like in May.
Maybach music.
They said that he offered the contracts. He put the contracts for Meek Mills and Wale up for sale.
Damn.
Said Drake made the first offer
No, you didn't.
for $3 million for Meek Mill's contract. Now peep this. You know, Drake was supposed to have dropped that I'm So Sorry, if you're reading this shit.
Yeah.
He's supposed to have dropped that. That was supposed to be one of the first tracks that dropped on Tidal with Jay, right?
Okay.
So Jay and Drizzy fell out because it wasn't. And Jay leaked the information to Meek about the Quentin Miller nigga. Like, okay, since now it's a bidding war for Meek and Wale, because Rick Ross like, damn. You feel me?
Yeah.
Which led to all of this.
That's interesting, man. I don't know if I necessarily believe that, man. I don't know if I necessarily believe that.
What's not believable?
I don't
about it?
believe the part about him selling those contracts.
What you do when you just spend $7 million to get out of jail? Come on now, you the biggest boss. You know what the record industry is right now.
You gotta get your money.
Yeah, I mean,
I
think those dudes. I don't think he owns. Does he own 100% of their contracts to do that? Him as a person, Rick Ross. There's not other people involved in that.
Rick Ross and Maybach is signed.
Okay.
Under a company, they signed under him, so them contracts belong to him. Feel me? So he the biggest boss.
Yeah, if he got it like that.
Hey, he making and it said that he offered up them contracts, and Drake offered. Man, if you look back on it, man, Drake and Meek been buddy. You know what I'm saying? For a minute, up until this whole little situation happened.
Yeah, that's
Rick
why
Ross went to jail, bro. When Rick Ross went to jail, all the pieces of Maybach fell apart, like. Because you got to remember, he went to jail 2 weeks before the kidnapping charge. Remember when he was in jail and when he bailed out, when he bonded out 100 niggas that was in jail with him. He said, I met some real niggas in jail last night, so I bonded them out. He bonded out 100 niggas along with himself.
Rick Ross.
And then 2 weeks later, he went out of town, and when he came back home to his crib in Atlanta, his gardener was having a party in his crib, and they took the gardener and took him back in.
So what did he get arrested for the first time when he went to jail?
It was a marijuana charge or some bullshit like that. The second time, they took the
you.
gardener out of the house, and they took him to the guest house.
Yeah.
Where they pistol whipped him.
Yeah.
And he tried to leave. They held him against his will, which was the kidnapping charge.
Yeah.
They pistol whipped him and beat him.
Man, could you imagine being that dude and like you just in that situation, like, yeah, I'm working on Rick Ross' house. Y'all come on over. Come hang out with me.
They out of town. They ain't been here in weeks.
And then
But isn't that technically like some type of trespassing?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, if I'm that dude and I'm in that situation, and then you just see a car pull up and you like, oh shit, is that? What is it? Huh? What is that?
Hop out the car like,
bitch, hide.
I think I'm Big Meech.
He probably ran to the front door like, me boss. Sorry, me boss. The plane.
Dog. Bitches.
They took him in the thing, dog, and whooped his ass.
Rose, stop it.
He filed charges. Now you up on kidnapping charges. You know, kidnapping charges carry life
That's
sentences.
a big nigga too, man.
So,
I know he whooped his ass.
If they would have just whipped his ass, they'd have been cool.
If they'd have just whooped his ass at the house, it would have just been an assault, which wouldn't have been no lifetime thing. But because they took him out of the house and to the guest house, was a kidnapping charge. They took him against his will, which is kidnapping.
Yeah, man, that's a bad situation for sure,
bro. He looking at some time, man. So he started trying to sell contracts, bro, and it's just a coincidence all the time.
Yeah,
the timeline all
add
add
and
up.
then the
like
dominoes is
fire
falling.
sale.
Yeah. I mean,
this is what happened, and still they contracts is right now still under Maybach, which make it put the whole little promotional thing on it, just like with the whole little Cash Money. I was listening to a motherfucker earlier with the Cash Money with the Young Thug and. How much money would you pay to kiss a motherfucker in the lips every once in a while? Another nigga, your homeboy. How much would $100 million do that for you? Would you just, I mean, not tongue kiss, but you know, my nigga.
Would you kiss him on the mouth for $100 million?
Man, what a
hey, look, would you put on
a
a long ass T-shirt for $100 million that come down past your knees that look like a dress?
Yeah, man.
You feel me? So what would you do for $100 million? You feel me? Like, nigga, this is hyping Young Thug up. This hyping Lil Wayne up. This making Drake, Nicki, everybody hot off this whole Cash Money talk. You feel me? Promotional, like, man, fuck it, I'll kiss this nigga every 2-3 months on camera.
Yeah, this is a silly situation, but you know, like I said, you know, I was comparing Meek Mill to Roddy Piper.
Right.
And this is last Tuesday. And then, you know, on Wednesday or either Thursday, one of them days, you found out that Roddy Piper passed away.
Damn, Dez.
Of a motherfucking heart attack.
You killed Meek Mills and Roddy Piper in 1 week.
Drizzy did that shit, man.
Do you personally think that Meek Mill's lost?
Yeah, it's over. Yeah, it's done. And it's
But what if the whole Drake got pissed on in the movie theater? Since when has that been cool? And then now you supposedly still the man.
You
No
can
matter
get
how much
pissed on
money
it.
you make,
But
you
here's
get
This is a
pissed on
gay
it.
here's-
society. You can
here's
get
the
pissed
thing.
on and still
Here's
be the
the
man.
thing about
You heard me?
man, y'all gotta if you listen to Drake's music, you know what I'm saying? Like if you just go back right now and listen to a couple of songs, like you will hear this nigga, you will be like, yeah, man, that nigga is what he's saying is the truth. This nigga, he said, and I'm the only nigga still known for the music. Cause that's what it's about with him. It was never about I'm the gutterest nigga or
I don't know, man.
I'm the
He showed up with
like,
the free Meek Mill shirt on yesterday. Like,
because he was provoked. You
he
poked him.
thespian. He
You poked
thespian
him,
too,
man.
though.
You poked him. You
So that's what I'm
poked
saying.
him.
He a thespian too.
He's built for this shit.
Thespian, not
He is
lesbian.
built-
Thespian.
He's a fucking entertainer, and he is
Exactly.
built for this shit.
Exactly.
So
Like Pac.
you know, yeah,
Like Pac, bro.
yeah.
Pac was built for this shit.
He was.
Ballerina,
Yeah,
acting
man.
classes.
He was a all the way entertainer,
That
man.
nigga 50 said, "Did you see that shit?
I
This nigga looked like he had all of Canada behind him."
I was right. I was watching. I watched the homie Jalen Rose. He does a podcast.
What
with a
up,
guy
J Rose?
named,
My nigga.
Dave Jacoby. So shout out to them. But they did a whole like hour podcast going over Above the Rim like it was a real game. Like, you know what I mean? Like they was talking about
That
like
was
the
dope.
movie aspects of it, but also too, you know, like they really like breaking down the basketball scenes and talking about it. It was cool. So check that out. If you're interested, but you know, just watch it. Like Tupac, he was a great actor too. You know what I mean? I would have loved to see him in more roles, to see him play different type of characters, because I feel like he definitely could have played, you know, more, because basically in all the movies that you see him in, you know, he's kind of playing the same type of guy. You know what I mean? Like he's like a nigga that you really don't want to fuck with.
Dude, that's
You
what's
know.
finna set Drake apart right now. This beef right here is for it is already transcending. You don't have folks of so much commercial status support Drake in this beef that you finna see him transcend from just rap star, rock star to movie star status. Nigga.
Well, you know,
He the
I don't
next
think
Will
I don't
Smith.
think it's I definitely agree with you, and I don't think that it has any, you know, and I don't think you were saying that it's because of this. You know what I mean? Like that he's gonna use this as a springboard, because he's got that in his back pocket.
No, I'm just
You
saying
know what I'm
this
saying?
is it for rap for him. He done did everything there is for him to do in rap. He done did the platinum. Y'all all know him for rap. You feel me? Now you
Yeah.
finna feel him as just like Will Smith did. Will Smith got to a point in his career where he was too big for rap. And right now that's where Drake is, bro.
I don't know, man. I think Will Smith got to a point where he realized that his shit was not what people wanted to hear. And
Bro.
he was not going to continue to make records that people didn't want to hear.
What happened to Eddie Murphy? You think Eddie Murphy just stopped doing stand-up because it wasn't more out there for him? He got introduced to movie star status, bro.
Yeah, I
Just
think
like-
it's not worth it for him to go and do that,
Bro.
because Eddie Murphy doesn't do stand-up because he has two of the best stand-up scenes or acts, concert, movies, whatever you want to call it, of all time. And for everything that he does will forever be compared to that. So there's no reason for him to subject himself to that. Like
Yo.
the type of people that's out doing comedy right now is niggas that's trying to get their money back up to where, and he's getting Shrek checks.
LL Cool J.
What
Same
you
thing.
saying about LL?
He got to a point he was too big for rap. He had to
Man,
transcend,
I think he's
bro.
I think he's another dude that wasn't making music that people wanted to hear.
Bro,
So
how much longer you gonna want to hear Drake? Y'all done
What?
already called
Man,
y'all done called this
but it's
nigga
about
soft.
the music,
Y'all done
though.
said he was a bitch,
It's the
and it
music, though.
wasn't until this
It's the
beef that he
music.
was like, okay,
But he's
Drake is
still
the
making
realest.
he's still
he
making
finna
great
transcend,
music,
bro.
man.
He finna
But-
transcend.
Hey, but
He finna
Drake,
transcend, bro.
Drake
It's-
doesn't necessarily have to be the realest to be the one making
Bro,
the
I'm-
best.
That's what I'm telling you,
saying,
man.
I'm not talking about. I'm not saying that his
whole-
music is bad, bro. Y'all missing what I'm saying. Right now is his time to transcend past. I'm not saying he not gonna give y'all
No, I
another
don't think
album
I don't think
or nothing
he
like
done
that.
yet.
But,
I don't
okay,
think
so
he
y'all
done
not
yet.
y'all. So what y'all saying? There is no starring roles on the market.
I don't-
So,
I'm-
so
what
what
I'm
you trying to
saying-
say? Because you dark skinned over there.
Yeah,
you don't
yes,
want to
sir.
say light skinned is back. God damn it. You what you trying to say is there is no roles for Drake
let me
right
tell
now.
you, let me tell you something, y'all.
With Will
Drake,
Smith.
Drake has definitely. I mean, I've never read anything on this, but I would bet money. I would bet money that Drake has turned down roles in box office movies.
He ain't gonna be able to turn it down no more.
Since
I mean,
his
he
career
can hit
started, though.
the world. The world is in his hands right now.
I'm trying to tell you.
So that Hollywood shit is different. You know what I'm saying? That Hollywood shit is different. It's different.
I wouldn't even.
He already dealing with the rap game politics, and you got to remember, this
not.
dude. What do you mean he's not?
Man, he on OVO, bro. He putting his homies on in the rap game. He not finna keep doing this
But
rap shit.
okay.
Why you think he
okay,
just
wait,
tried to
time out,
sign Meek
time
Mills?
out, time out. You said he owns OVO. Where is he signed to?
What is that in?
Where is he signed to?
He signed the Young Money.
He signed to Young Money.
Where's Young Money?
Cash Money.
And-
He signed to
and
another nigga
so-
who signed to another nigga
so-
who signed to another
So
nigga.
what is
That's
he?
bad
So what
luck.
is he getting out of that? So what's
So
more?
that's what I'm.
So
so
what's
that's
more
what I'm
important
saying.
to him?
Those
What-
are
okay,
those
right
are
there,
the rap
I got
game
you.
politics
I got
that
you.
he's playing.
What's more important to him then? Putting out his own music, which he only gonna get a percentage of, or putting out OVO music, which he gonna get a bigger percentage of, and stepping on, transcending his role to movie star status, which Cash Money can't touch.
Okay, so look, I think that in order for him to build the OVO empire, he has to keep making music. Because it's only hot if you fucking with Drake, if Drake's still making music. And
Especially
Drake is
not
getting
after-
on the tracks.
Especially not after the past two OVO fests. Right there, the name.
But I mean, those are other. Those are other.
Branded,
Okay, so who's
Watch
your
this,
favorite
watch this,
OVO
watch
artist?
this, watch this,
Who's your favorite OVO artist?
Watch this. What's OVO?
October's very own.
See, he know that. You know that.
Because man, I'm a
Why you
I'm
know
a
that?
trivia dude.
Why you know that?
I'm a Drake fan and I'm a
Because it's-
trivia dude.
Okay, now what you just
Then
said.
I just know shit.
Why you know what OVO is? Because that's Drake shit.
Yeah.
So goddamn it, any nigga, if you went on OVO, if Drake put the stamp on it, motherfuckers gonna go get it.
Do you know? Do you know what?
Do it.
Do you know what? Do you know what Bad Boy is? Do you know what Bad Boy is? Who's your favorite Bad Boy artist right now?
One.
Who's your favorite
He put the
OVO
stamp
artist?
on it. He put the stamp
But
on
I'm
it
saying,
though.
who's your
So
favorite?
any-
He can't make money off of OVO unless he's making music. Because
No,
don't nobody
bro.
care about
No.
OVO unless Drake is on the songs.
No.
Who's
bro.
your favorite OVO
Because
artist?
Drake said it was hot. It's gonna be hot.
No, not just because he said it. They need that. They need
I just
him.
told you he
They need
transcended.
him. They
We
need
going
him.
over tonight, bro, because we got a whole nother 30
I know,
minutes
right?
of conversation
Right?
to talk about.
Where we at?
going
They no, but
Because I ain't put none of
they-
them niggas in my top. We having a heated conversation about Drake and Meek,
I
and
tell you,
they ain't neither
right?
one of them nowhere near.
out. But I wanted to segue into the starting five this week by saying that Dr. Dre is coming out with a new album
I'm gonna let you talk
this
for a
week. And you know, the last time Dr. Dre came out with an album, I think was the Chronic 2001.
Yes, sir.
That's his last album, and before that it was the Chronic. Now, I mean, this is like the Eddie Murphy situation that we was just talking about. And Dr. Dre, and you want to talk about ghostwriters. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Dre, the king of using ghostwriters and utilizing them to make music, but you know, it doesn't matter because he's the face of what's going on at the end of the day, and that's what people are hearing, and that's who they associated with. But you know, I mean, are you really looking forward to the new Dr. Dre album? Is that like getting you excited to hear?
I would say that the movie is a little bit exciting. The album, the last album was crack. I liked it. You know what I mean? When it came out, there was
Man,
a
that
lot
was
of good.
14 years ago.
It was 14 years
Ain't that
ago.
crazy?
But what you got to understand too is that when he came out with that album, the album wasn't all him. It was a lot more other
of
people
course.
than it was him.
Of course.
And you know what I mean? So you gotta wonder what's.
But
what
that's
he's
why
gonna bring
that's
to the
why it's like
table
that's why it's like
on
I
this
can't when the Dr. Dre albums, okay, the Chronic and the Chronic 2 Dr. Dre songs like California Love, like they're all his hottest songs is associated with other people. You know, the song with Eminem, Forgot About Dre. You know, whose song is this? Is this Dre or Snoop song?
It's Dre, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on.
It might-
Because when I had to exit the room for a
But
minute,
who-
I heard you
but
say
who come
Drake.
off on the-
I heard you say Drake. I mean Dre.
Yeah.
And ghostwriting.
Yeah,
Okay. Puffy and Bad Boy is
Yeah.
ghostwritten.
absolutely.
So Drake being accused of being ghostwritten, and OVO is dude. It's a blueprint, man. This dude is following the blueprint, bro, to a T, to
Yeah,
a success.
I feel you.
He is transcending, bro.
No,
He finna
no,
step
and I
back.
think I didn't get to get to that point. Is what I'm saying is he will get there. He will get there. But I'm telling you, he has a different perspective of that game because he already lived that life. You know what I'm saying? You don't think when he was on Degrassi that he wasn't trying to get other roles? You know what I'm saying? It didn't
Nigga,
have
you
to
was
play
in.
that
They was
game.
trying to get Wesley and shit. Nigga, it was dark skin season. You over there talking that shit. I'm trying to tell you, man. This nigga, we back. Woo! I ain't even light skinned, but we back.
No, but man,
goddamn it.
he is hands down one of the most talented people in entertainment. You know, he hosted the ESPYs a couple years ago. I'm
Dude,
telling you, dog, he is
transcending.
He is. I'm trying to think of an analogy, man, for this.
Where's Ludacris?
What do you mean, Ludacris?
He trying to transcend, bro.
He trying to. I mean,
He want to transcend. He want to do what Drake is about to do, bro. He
but
tried,
but
and he
here's my
failed.
thing.
He
Here's my
failed.
thing. I think
He came back to rap. He
again. I
produced an
think
album
like
nobody
Drake.
wanna hear.
Drake is in a different situation than Ludacris. He's in a different situation than all these other dudes because this dude was a actor before anybody ever heard him.
I agree
This
with
nigga was on Nickelodeon.
You right.
You know what
Nick
I'm
Cannon.
saying?
Come on now.
But Nick Cannon ain't.
Hey, hold on.
he
Hey, man,
ain't-
Nick
you
Cannon
can't
worth a lot
even
of money, bro.
mention-
Hold on.
He is,
Nick
but
Cannon
we
is on
talking
his
about the
shits.
music though. We
That's-
talking about the
dude,
music,
I
man.
understand,
I ain't
I
never,
understand.
I ain't
I-
never
I-
heard a Nick Cannon song and felt something
Bro,
like.
I understand. I
woo.
understand
You know what I'm
110%
saying?
where
We
you're
talking
coming
about the
from
music,
with
bruh.
this dude, bro. And I
It's the
agree with
music.
you 110%.
Makes good
we
music,
need Drake
man.
to
We
stick
need him to
around
keep making
and
that-
keep
that
making good
good shit,
music,
man.
I agree with you 110%. Unfortunately, Jordan didn't play forever neither.
No, he
and
didn't.
neither will Kobe.
But
Kobe
he
and
got some
LeBron
more
only got
years,
about
man.
5 more years.
Because
You feel
I don't
me?
think. Because do you think that? Okay. Do you think that?
Can't even get a new Temptation album.
I think people
Michael dead.
would get tired of him. Like if Drake was fucking
That's why you
starring
dog,
in
that's why you-
if he
that's why
tried to
you
do the Will
transcend.
Smith thing,
That's
if
why
he
you
tried to do the Will
transcend.
Smith thing, I think he would get played out. And I think he's just biding his time until he gets there. You know, he's still living a certain low key lifestyle for the most part, man.
Necessarily, if Drake's getting his music written for him.
Oh, I
He
don't
won't
think
look-
he
hold on,
is.
wait,
All
wait.
right,
No,
all
I
right,
don't
all right,
think
all
he
right.
is.
This is where I'm gonna
Alright.
put you at. This is where I'm gonna put you at. This dude rapping, not acting.
Yeah.
Rapping. He has been active since 2001.
Drake? But I mean, nobody heard of him until 2005, 2006.
That's still 10 years.
Yeah.
Rapping. You don't think it's time for him to transcend? This dude is 28 years old. That means he been rapping since he was 18. He was acting before then. You don't think this dude ready to transcend, bro? Into superstar status? You talking $300 million?
He's gonna get
hold on.
there.
Did you see the outfit that this nigga had on at the OVO Fest? This nigga
Yeah.
came out like a fucking Power Ranger.
Yeah.
This nigga came
He's
out
an
and
entertainer,
acted.
man.
Exactly.
But it's on the table for him. It's not going anywhere.
He done set it up where his name on music
He
is etched forever.
He can absolutely, and I do think
and I'm
that he
disappointed
has.
because I don't got even.
I
Can
do
we
think
get into this?
Oh, okay. We'll talk. We're gonna get into this week's Top 5 is a new segment on the I Am the DJ show. We're going to pick a starting 5 every week. We'll pick a specific topic, and Ty and I will come up with 2 separate lists of our top 5 in a specific category. So today I challenged him with naming his top 5 rap albums of all time. Now, I'm trying to tell y'all, if you listen to this and you like, nah, man, this has to do
my top
with,
5,
right?
Your top 5,
right. This is just us as individuals. You know, it's gonna have to do with art. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, okay? I'm 20. I'll be 29 next week. I didn't really start listening to rap until I was probably about 16, 17 years old, man. You know, when I was growing up, man,
on my goddamn top 5 on your list.
I grew up listening to Michael Jackson when Pac came out and was hot. I was still listening to Mike. I was listening to TLC. I was listening to what my mom was listening to. You know what I'm saying? And then tried to, when I was in middle school, peep that they had the CDs at the library. They had all the CDs. They had the hottest shit, man. I went and got the Busta Rhymes CD, Extinction Level Event. And, you know, Busta used to be talking crazy on his CDs. And my mom heard it, and she was like, man, where you get that from? And I said, I got it from the library. And she took it back to the library and told them to write it down in my file that I am not to take home CDs with the explicit lyric label onto it. So shout out to my mom for that. But she did. But
shout
out
to you,
so
bro.
I was listening to I could recite words on the Millennium album, like Will Smith, like here it comes another year, like that whole CD, like that shit was hot.
Like I said, shout out to you because I done seen you do your thing as a DJ.
Yeah,
and you don't just DJ, you perform.
Yeah.
So shout out to
man.
you too. I see where you coming from. You
yeah, man. I want
to hear your top 5. I'm interested.
I love all this music. So
am I going first or you going first?
Well, what we're gonna do is because did you rank them from 5 to 1, right?
I just gave you 5.
You just gave me 5. Okay.
I can't put them in order, bro.
Okay. Well, I'll give you.
Put them in order, man. God,
could you?
Damn.
Could you put them in order?
No, I could. You hard
just
it was to narrow it down to 5.
Just for the sake of the list. Just for the sake of conversation, man.
Okay, I'm gonna try to put them in order, bro.
Okay.
I'm gonna go first.
All right. What's coming in at number 5? Rap albums of all time.
5 rap albums of all time. Oh my God. Ooh, I don't know. I'm gonna go with Esham, Dead Flowers, number 5.
Esham?
Esham. Eastside Hoes and Money. Esham.
Where's he from?
Dead
man?
Flowers. You up on it now, so you're gonna have to just look it up. Eastside Hoes and Money. Esham. Dead Flowers. That's gonna be number 5.
Well, I gotta check that out, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, all of mine, y'all will have heard of them before for sure. Clocking in at.
And see, that's why I said I feel old because all of these top 5 is gonna predate you listening to music, listening to hip hop.
Oh wow, nice, very nice. So we're gonna kind of have like a generational type thing here.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with number 4.
Hold on, I get to go with my number 5.
Okay, let me hear your number 5.
Get to go number 5.
I'm gonna write down your number 5 too, so I can.
You gonna?
I'm probably gonna
have heard of all of these, every last one of them. Nothing obscure here. These are all commercial albums that everybody knows what they are, and they know the artist and they know the album.
Let's do it.
50, Get Rich or Die Trying, coming in at number 5, man. That was right when I was in my junior year, I think, when that came out.
Classic.
And, you know, I used to get hyped for my track meets, listening. Need you to pray for me now. Need you to care for me.
It was highly anticipated.
50 gunning the popping the pussy stunting. That shit was hot.
After How to Rob the Industry, it was highly anticipated.
Yeah, those mixtapes, man. The mixtapes was hot, man. That's when I really started getting hip, you know, to like the whole That's what I'm telling you. That's when I started listening and everything. So they was winning when I got up in there. And really, like, cause I mean, you know, people, there's listening to stuff that's on the radio, but you know, I'm talking about when you're getting into the mixtapes and you getting different albums and you really digesting what multiple artists are talking about. And you're not just listening to what's being fed to you by, you know, MTV Jams or back then. I remember when 93 actually you could actually hear some rap on 93. But now 107. But yeah, Get Rich or Die Trying. That was my number 5.
Now, see, my number 4, I really wanted to put a soundtrack, but we said albums. So I kept it to, maybe that could be a later topic, top 5 soundtracks of all time or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I kept it to artists, and I kept it to solo artists. I ain't do no groups. Number 4, I'm going to go with Dr. Dre, The Chronic.
The Chronic. That's you like The Chronic?
The Chronic was the shit, man.
Okay.
It was like y'all said earlier. It wasn't just Dr. Dre. It was like a Little John album.
Yeah.
But it introduced a lot of artists. But it was a Dr. Dre album.
Yeah.
He produced all the
Definitely.
tracks.
You know, Dr. Dre was like the original like DJ Khaled.
Little ghetto boy, nothing but a G thing. It was a lot on that album, bro. Introduced Rage, Daz and Corrupt, Snoop, Lil Pimpin', many more of your favorites from the 90s.
Yeah.
That was an awesome album. It's classic.
Shout out Dr. Dre.
That was my number 4.
Okay.
Dr. Dre, The Chronic.
We're gonna stay on the West Coast.
Okay.
For my number 4.
Oh my God, 4? God.
Yeah, man.
What you going with for 4,
Just
bro?
for me personally, number 4, Me Against the World.
Okay.
Me Against the World, Dear Mama, Temptations, So Many Tears.
Awesome album, bro.
That's
album.
That's the one for me because that's before he got on death row.
Awesome
And,
album, man. That was a fucking tearjerker damn near, bro.
Yeah, that's
an awesome album.
Like you know, if you know, and again, like I said, I didn't listen to that album until 5 years ago, man.
Wow.
That's when I got into that album.
Man, just imagine living that shit, bro.
Yeah, man. Live.
Like
in
the
action.
shit that was
couldn't
going
even-
on
yeah.
that he was talking about was like some shit that you was like, damn, my nigga, is that my nigga talking to me?
Right.
Like for
Vividly
real, man.
speaking to you.
Like Pac is my brother, Scarface and Ice Cube is like my uncles.
Right.
You feel me? I really, really, truly, honestly live my life and feel like that. Like Pac
I
is
feel
my
you.
brother and Ice Cube and Scarface is my uncles. You feel me?
I feel you.
That's my family. For real. So I understand exactly where you come from with that All Eyes on Me. That was
Me Against the World.
Me Against the World. That was a classic album.
Yeah.
Bro, like, ouch.
Yeah.
'Cause I fought with myself.
Yeah, I actually on my list originally, I had it at number 3, but I just had to switch it. I just had to switch it. But yeah, shout out to Pac. Where you at? What's your next one?
Shit, man, this is getting even more difficult, bro. I got Eshawn at 5 with Dead Flowers. Got Dr. Dre at 4 with The Chronic. I'm gonna follow you. No, I can't do that, man. I'm gonna hit you with number 3. I'm gonna go with MC Breed with The New Breed.
Nice.
Number 3.
Y'all could tell that Ty has been listening to music since 1974. Radio.com.
MC Breed, The New Breed. That had Gotta Get Mine.
Okay.
MC Breed and Tupac. That had Flashbacks. Man,
I gotta check this
Check it
out,
out,
man,
man.
because
I mean,
like I
it was-
said, I'm a DJ, you know, and I pride myself in not just knowing the music of today,
Most people,
but some of the music of yesterday.
most people gonna vibe off of MC Breed from the Ain't No Future in Your Front,
Okay.
which was 89, 90. Then he followed that up with 20 Below and Getting Colder. And then he came back with The New Breed. And then he came back with Funktified, where he messed with George Clinton and all of them. But The New Breed had Tupac and a bunch of others, DOC, you know what I'm saying? A bunch of others. It was 90, I'm going to say 94 with The New Breed.
Okay. There we go.
Show number 3.
When I was just a little baby boy, my mama used to tell me these crazy things. Marshall Mathers LP, man. That man.
The Marshall Mathers LP or the Slim Shady LP?
The Marshall Mathers LP. The second one with Stan and
another dope classic, bro.
Yeah, man.
Another
the
dope
way
classic.
I
That was
Kill
about
You.
2000, 99.
Yeah, man. That was like around 2000, I think. Yeah, that was around like 2000.
Another dope classic, bro.
Yeah, man. That album to me was just was out of control, man. And he was just talking so crazy, you know. When I look back, I mean, I still listen to that shit now. I still listen to it, but you know, it stands the test of time, even though his style has kind of changed a little bit. You know, he's going into making some more commercial because, you know, he had to evolve in order to, you know, make his paper, and he see where his fan base is, and he see where he can get his checks from. You know, so he make the songs with Pink, and he makes the songs with.
Yeah, you know what I liked about the Marshall Mathers album was, like I said, it was a classic album. It was his sophomore album, and it was a hell of a way to follow up.
Yeah,
surprise! I'm Slim Shady on there, which was my favorite Eminem album. You feel me?
Yeah.
The Slim Shady album was my favorite Eminem album, but the Marshall Mathers album was a hell of a way to back up the Slim Shady album.
Right.
And then after that, I kind of lost track of Eminem.
Well, if you know, did enjoy him then, you know, I think there's a couple tracks throughout the years on some of his solo albums, and he's gotten on some other tracks, you know, where he always brings the heat. Definitely.
I also got to say that Eminem gives credit to my number 5, Eshawn.
Oh, really?
For starting his style.
Is that a Detroit artist?
Yes, sir.
Shout out
He was the first rap artist to bring out a double CD. Eshawn, Judgment Day and Judgment Night.
Shout out to Dave Dombrowski, who got let go by the Tigers over the weekend.
He finna get rich.
Man, I don't know about all that, but they struggling right now, man.
That's
Was
right.
that your that was my number 3. So you down to your last 2.
My number 2 is gonna be B.I.G. Ready to Die.
Ready to Die.
My lone New York rapper.
Shout out.
I had to decipher between. I had to go between Jay, Nas, and KRS-One as far as which one I was gonna go with. But I really got into that Ready to Die album, and that's what I went with. You said album. I wasn't thinking artist. I was thinking album. I was thinking, what did I listen to? And it was Ready to Die.
You know, what I based this off of, for me personally, was, you know, what albums was I feeling the most at the time, like which ones got the most rotation, which ones can I still go back to now and play anytime and still feel a certain type of way, you know. So that's what I factored in when I was,
and then, you know, Ready to Die had Give Me the Loot, Ready to Die, One More Chance, Juicy, Big Papa, Everyday Struggle, Me and My Bitch. You know what I'm saying? And so Suicidal Thoughts. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
You know, I mean, when it comes down to
the what?
To Pac versus Big, I'm a Pac guy.
Right.
All day.
Right.
Because the difference between, I mean, other than I just enjoy Pac's flow better, as far as the subject matter, you know, like
Unbelievable.
On one song, you know, Pac could be talking to you about, especially pre-Death Row, Pac. You know, like the first like Tupacalypse type shit. That shit is so militant. You know what I'm saying?
Can I get to my number one?
Go ahead. Dude.
My number one album is Tupac. Tupacalypse. Hey, look, I'm gonna say this though, and I'm gonna say this about my list before you do your thing.
Yeah.
Each and every last one of these albums that I just mentioned, I can listen to from beginning
to
end.
To the end.
All 5 of those, and it's a couple of artists that I left out. And I ain't gonna even get no honorable mention to. We do honorable mention. That's a whole nother show. Honorable mentions
for sure.
But Big, wait a minute, Eshawn, Dead Flowers, Dr. Dre, The Chronic, MC Breed, New Breed, Big, Ready to Die, and number one. And as much as I had to struggle with Me Against the World and All Eyes on Me, fucking Strictly for My Niggas.
Yeah.
Is my number one album, not Tupacalypse.
Oh,
but Strictly for My Niggas.
Okay.
Is my number one album. I love Tupacalypse because it had Violent.
Yeah, Violent is my song.
But Strictly for My Niggas, because my all-time favorite Pac song is I Gotta Get Around. And Strictly for My Niggas was the shit.
Shout out to
that was Tupac.
Tupac Shakur, man. Shout out to him. Okay, we down to my last two. Both of these albums came out in 2005, which coincidentally happened to be the year that I started bootlegging. So I had heavy copies of both of these CDs. Like I still find, I just be going through old boxes and I just find copies of these CDs still to this day. But outside of that, I mean, two artists that's still doing their thing to this day, and they're really two different type of albums. From the type of music that's on the albums, from how the music sounds to the subject matter, and to how the actual album was put together. But my number two album is Kanye West, Late Registration.
That's the first one?
No, it's the second one.
Okay.
The
first one was College Dropout.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the one. The first thing you hear on the album. Mr. What? Kanye. Motherfucker, Bernie Mac. Nothing with your life. Do it look like a promise face to you? You ain't gonna do nothing with your life. And then he pops up back in the album, 2 to 3 more times. You got the broke 5 broke skits. Brother Kanye, you've been making beats on the side. You march those new shoes out of here, Kanye. Broke 5. And then, the songs. The most popular song to anybody, just mainstream, Gold Digger. That was probably one of his that's his crossover hit. Him and
Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx. That's his crossover hit. You could play that anywhere. And people gonna start bobbing their head and jamming to it. That's the one right there for him. But there's some other songs on there, and he's got all different kind of artists. There's a song on there, and it's called Long or My Way Home. It's called My Home or My Way Home, and he's not even on it. It's just a beat and it's Common, and there's no hook. The hook is like a sample, and Common just comes on, spits this dope verse, then the sample plays, and then that's it. And it's just like, man, that was perfect. That's exactly what that album needed right there. You got the Diamonds song, and the Diamonds remix is on there too, which is hotter than the original one for me, especially because you look at that point in time, and you got Jay-Z addressing, everything that's going on with The Rock. I got it from here, yay, damn. Just breaking it down for him. But I love that album. Shout out to Kanye for that Late Registration. The number one.
Wait.
Yeah.
My first memory of Kanye was after the College Dropout album. Fox Theater, Detroit.
Ooh.
This nigga got on stage and went to sing him with Diggable Planets. Diggable Planets was the headliner. Kanye was undercard. Kanye made Diggable Planets come out first.
Damn.
Then this nigga got on stage, bro, and he was on stage, did all this, shit off the first album. They had cut the lights off in the Fox. This nigga was still on stage. This nigga was singing Mary J. Blige songs. He was just on stage having a good ass time, bro. He ain't want to leave. You got people in Detroit like a second home. And he was in the D having a good ass time. What was the group under State Property? The Young Boys or something like that.
Oh man, Young Guns.
Young Guns. Yeah. They was on the undercard with Kanye. Kanye made it go. It went Young Guns, Diggable Planets. Diggable Planets was the headliner.
Right, it was
but it
supposed
went
to
Young
be.
Guns, Diggable Planets, Kanye.
That's how
I'm
it
talking about
been.
Kanye performed, dog, a full 25 to 30 minutes after they had cut the lights off and was trying to put motherfuckers out. This nigga was still on stage, like karaoke night.
It be like that, man.
I was like, This dude is fucking awesome. And then he got rich and his ego started taking over, and I was like, wait a minute, this ain't the same that I seen on stage. He don't got the love no more. He in love with the money. It ain't about the music no more.
I think it is. I think you have him. I think you have him wrong, man. Because to him, it is about the music, and that's why every one of his albums sounds a little different. And he's not out trying, like, he hasn't had like a radio hit. There wasn't one radio hit on Yeezus.
They banged that skinhead shit, bro.
It had a different. It didn't even really have like radio appeal. It had more like commercial appeal. I seen it in like commercials, and they using it in movies. You know what I'm saying?
You see how the last album kind of flopped.
But it didn't really flop because people
transcend,
who
bro.
fuck with him is gonna fuck with him. He's trying to transcend. That's a whole nother conversation, man. I don't even want to get into. That's a whole nother conversation.
He can't transcend.
The number
That's all
one
he can do is rap. He can't transcend.
The number one.
I'm listening, sir.
The number one album.
All right, from I Am the DJ.
From I Am the DJ. For me, man.
Number one. Damn, Jay-Z. He ain't mentioned Jay. No, he did mention Jay.
No Jay-Z in my top 5.
What?
No Jay-Z in my top 5.
You finna go to the South?
We going down south.
What? Oh!
we going down south. This is controversial.
Some
this
Master
real
P?
Controversial.
What the fuck is going on right now? Trick Daddy?
Two
Live Crew? Lil Jon?
This album.
T.I.? Who could it be?
You said them all, but you still ain't say the one, man.
Wow, Pimp C?
Nah.
Oh my God. Let us know, man. Who is it?
Hey.
Chill. Are you serious? Number one? Wow.
Yeah, man.
Man, tell the people who you talking about, bro. I don't think everybody know.
All the gangsters, they gon' ride to this.
I know,
They gon' grind to this. They gon' shine to this. Hey.
Wow.
This is hustling music. Yeah.
I'm about to drink another one off of that one, bro. Wow.
Hey, you old hating ass nigga.
You got 4 whole minutes
got
to
niggas looking
explain
at you.
yourself, my nigga.
You at the light, niggas staring at your shoes, my nigga.
All mics are off, nigga. This is your mic. Why is that your number one?
From the time that album starts, man, all the way until the end, you don't have to change one song, man. That album changed the game, man. At that point in the game, niggas was starting. It was right before the lean and rock with it. And before the dancing shit kind of took over in the Soulja Boy movement, and before the shit, and it was just like, I needed that, man, right then. If you listen to that CD and it don't make you just want to go out and cop a brick and just, hit the streets, man.
You ain't lying about that shit,
man, that CD just, man. if you had when you heard that CD, if you had ever sold, you know, a dime bag in your life, you know what I mean? If that is what you was doing, you know, or you had ambitions of being in that type of lifestyle, I mean, that was just the album for you, man. And it just resonated with you. And I mean, today, like, I'm not selling no drugs or nothing like that. I was listening to that album today. I listened to it in the morning. I was cleaning, and it's that thug motivation, man. It's so positive. Like, the whole album is just filled with these messages for you. You know what I mean? The world is yours and everything in it that's out there. Get on your grind and get it. Hey, hands in the air. Sky's the limit, nigga. Hey. And it puts me in a good spot, man. It does everything that I need music to do for me, man. It uplifts my spirit. And if I had to pick only one rap album that I could listen to for the rest of my life, it would be that one. It would be that one. You know, you got some features, you got some T.I. on there, you got some what's my nigga name? Akon. That's what people forget about that song. If you're looking for me, I'll be on the block with my thing.
Real shit, man. Salute to that nigga Akon, bro. I got nothing but salute to that nigga, man. For real.
Cause I'm a rider.
That nigga invested $600 million in Africa, bro. Him and his team.
Yeah, man. That's that Lady Gaga money. He put that
Salute
Gaga
to him,
money
man.
in
For real.
Africa. So, yeah, shout out to
that.
Akon. Doing big things. So, once again, my top 5, you know, 50, Get Rich or Die Trying. The Marshall Mathers LP, Tupac, Me Against the World, Kanye, Late Registration, and man, that gangster music, Thug Motivation, 101, Young Jeezy, 10 years old this year in 2015.
It's a big ass sign behind
That's
you
my
to
shit.
say since 1974 radio. You're gonna get a lot of people disagree with you on your top 5.
Hey,
but I understand that that's your top 5.
Hey, you already know, man. This is since
like a lot of that
this
shit
is
that you
since 1986 radio. Over here.
Hey, man, you got. I mean, for real though, I like your top 5. I like my.
Yeah,
top
man. You know
5,
them is. But I gotta get hip, man. I'm gonna check out the Esham and the MC Breed, man. I'm gonna check them out.
Definitely gotta check those out.
So I can get hip to it, man. Next week, y'all gotta check us out. We're gonna have the 422 boys, Lil J, Jeremiah, and Brian, Lil B. We're gonna have them all in the studio, and you don't want to miss that one. We're gonna have
422 boys is in the building.
We're gonna have another starting 5 for you, and I will be extra turned up for next week's show, because it's going to be my birthday week.
What?
So I'm going to be already in turn up mode. August 14th, next Friday, my birthday bash. I will be on the 1s and 2s because I don't get tired. No days off. Yeah, it's my birthday. Yeah, I'm DJing the party. Yeah, we at Mutton Jeff's. Yeah, you got to pay to get in. We're going to fucking kick it.
I mean, why you hold that one to like now? Why you ain't say something like, "Hey, bro, my birthday is."
Because we got into that whatever the hell we started talking about.
Week, you right? We
when
did,
we popped off, we stared.
Right.
We was talking about tragedies and shit. But yeah, man, it's Leo season. We in full effect. August 14th. Me, Magic Johnson, Tim Tebow, Halle Berry, Mila Kunis.
14.
It's going down. Kofi Kingston.
Next weekend. Next weekend it's going down.
Yeah, next Friday though.
You got Lakewood across the street. You got the Soul Fest jumping off. Love, Peace, and Soul.
Yeah.
Your
that next
birthday.
day on the 15th. Yeah.
The rain gonna be on fire next weekend. Y'all might want to get down, get hip, get tuned in.
I'm bringing the gas can. I am the DJ since 1974 radio.com. Baby, we out.
www.since1974radio.com.
supposed to be a place for you to learn, not a place for your parents to be concerned.
I agree, B. I like to have fun. Talk to my friends, but when my work is done, look up at the clock. Almost time to go. Grab my book and bag. Next thing you know,
He's standing over me with his hand out, brought it to a fist, punch me in the mouth. Daddy always told me to hit him back. Don't wanna get in trouble, so how you handle that?
you know what you gonna do. Try to fight back or tell somebody that you know who's messing with you. Why do they always have to bully I had a bully once, no need to speak names. I took it to him like an Xbox game. 2 wrongs, don't make it right. She put me on punishment, set me in for the night.
I know this one boy who everybody liked. He had a bully that beat him up and stole his bike. When there was nobody else in sight, he wrote a note, decided to end his life. You should tell somebody before it gets worse, cause you gon' wish you did, cause it really hurts. Save somebody else from getting caught up. Them 422 boys go harder.
You know what you gonna do. Try to fight back or tell somebody that you know who's messing with you. Why do they always have to bully
Bully who? Not me. Will they bully you? Maybe. And if it's true, what I'm saying, don't fight back, just tell somebody.
You know what you gonna do. Try to fight back or tell somebody that you know who's messing with you. Why do they always have to bully
Hey yo, are you tired of spending high prices just to have on the same outfit as everyone else? Well, check out the Original Lifestyle Studios. The Original Lifestyle Studio has men and women fashions, hats, shoes, custom clothing, and specialty items from local vendors. Mention that you heard this ad on Since 1974 radio and receive 10% off your purchase. The Original Lifestyle Studio, open Tuesday through Saturday from 2 to 8 p.m. Located at 426 Broadway Avenue, Lorain, Ohio. 440-654-2758. That's 440-654-2758. Or visit wearelorraine.com.